During her presentation, Shino says the oil industry stands to gain from undertaking a remedial effort that would reduce operating costs, increase production and raise the standards of living for the people.
The regulatory framework also need to continuously be enhanced. We need to have inputs on a constant basis that once we go through a stage and we have seen that there's probably a loophole that need to be closed, then we need to have inputs to be able to ensure that we have a strong regulatory framework. Because if we can't regulate the operators when they are producing, we will not be able to see that revenue coming into the state coffers. We also need to ensure that the rule of law runs in the country and that the issue of lack of transparencies are addressed so that we can be able to then reap the benefit.
Mines and Energy Minister Tom Alwendo and his delegation answered questions from the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Economics and Public Administration, led by Chairperson Natangwe Ithete.
Where were your inspectors? Were you not aware what was going on at that mine? That there was no infrastructure being put up, a refinery, to process that ore? Why did you allow it to go on up till now?
If the minister doesn't know these things, it's well and good, let's ratify it. The committee is concerned and we are just concerned about the resources of our country. We are not against anybody. All what we are saying, we are not in charge and let's correct it. And we all know we don't have soldiers in our water. It's called the Navy. We don't have police. We don't have choppers. It cannot continue this way.
We as a committee, you says your objective is to make sure that our resources are being managed, to the full benefit of the Namibian people, and we have the same vision. So our interests actually quite aligned, and therefore what we needed to do, we both identify where the gaps are, and then obviously let's close those gaps.
The committee is of the view that Namibia should set out to be a world leader on extractive industry governance.
How effectively we will control the production, let's say, volume of the oil or gas, so that we know precisely how much is extracted per minute, per day, per month, per year, so that we derived the benefits that we're supposed to get from those materials or volumes that are extracted? Or is it, again, that these companies will put up their own controlling mechanisms?
The political and economic dysfunction known as the oil curse is a complex structural phenomenon caused largely by poor management or investment of oil revenues by the governments of oil-producing countries. The term is commonly also used in connection with countries that have an abundance of natural resources, particularly minerals and hydrocarbons, but in extreme poverty due to mismanagement and the diversion of extractive industry revenues to a politically connected elite. Daniel Nadunya, NBC News, Windhoek.